Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I'd like to say thanks a lot from the committee who gave me the time to present the article. The article of mine is as improving the cognitive abilities of teachers and headmistresses of Aisyah Kindergarten and memorizing the Quran using the Zahrawan method. The theme of this research as follows. The first, Associate Professor Dr. Fitri Suraya. She is from UNIMAS, Sarawak. And then the second, Dr. Masri Sopaya, MPDI, Muawidah SKM, MKes, Dr. Amrawati MKes Masyarakat, Dr. Junita Dwiwardani MED, and I myself, Dr. Sri Slamet-UMS MPD. What we talk about the importance of memorizing Quran. There are 7 points we can share you. The first is memorizing the holy verses of the Quran is a commendable character and is a noble deed. The second, memorizing the Quran includes worship as the goal of life in Islam. And then the third, the virtues that can be obtained from memorizing short letters every day are strengthening the intelligence of the brain, being promised a lot of forgiveness, being protected from all harm, and getting help from Allah and the Prophet at the end of the day. The fourth is Quran also provides comfort, healing, and protection. And then the next, listening the recitation of Quran, especially Surah Ar-Rahman, could reduce the anxiety burden of pregnant women. The next part of performing prayers is reading the verses of Quran after reading Surah Al-Fatihah. And then the last, by memorizing, understanding, and teaching letters, it is an impact on the quality of prayer. Go on to the background of the study. There are 4 points we share to you. The first is the condition of teachers and the head of Kindergarten Aisyah Surakarta varied greatly in memorizing the Quran. The second, various study activities, training, and seminars had been attended by the teachers, but they felt they were difficult to memorize the Quran. And then the third, the lack of time to memorize and there were large amount of work that must be prepared at home and the activities that must be provided at school. And then the last, they were more than 30 years old and it is difficult for them to memorize. The purpose of the study is as to find out how far the influence of the Zahrawan method on the memorization Quran by kindergarten teachers and headmistresses in Aisyah Kindergarten in Surakarta. Now come to research methodology. The type of the research is experimental research, and then the location of this research, it covers 7 PCA branches. PCA stands for Pimpinan Cabang Aisyah. They cover PCA Dikdas Kota Bengawan, PCA Dikdas Solo Utara, Jebres, Solo Selatan, Laweyan, Kota Barat, and Banjarsari. Then the population of this research is the teachers and headmistresses of Aisyah Kindergarten in Surakarta. Now on to the data source. The data source of the research is the first informant. The informant is the teachers and the headmistress of Kindergarten Aisyah Surakarta. And then the event, it is held in Aisyah Kindergarten in Surakarta. And then it also can be archive and documents. For data collection techniques, it can be test, observation, documentation, and interview. For the data validity, we use inferential statistics. Now go on to the results and discussion. There were 38 respondents of this study, and then in the previous observation, the ability of the participants to memorize ANAPA is only 0%, and then after the participants were given training for 8 meetings, it appeared that they could memorize the recitation of ANAPA 99%. Based on the result of statistic tests, it was found that the kindergarten principals and teachers' ability to memorize the Quran with the Zahrawan method was higher if it was compared to before being given for the treatment. The last is conclusion. There are 4 points of the conclusion. The first is the reality of the field shows that the principals and teachers of kindergartens in Surakarta had not memorized ANAPA Surah. And then the second, through Al-Quran memorization training activities using the Zahrawan method, kindergarten principals and teachers can memorize Surah ANAPA in the Quran. And then the third, the result of the memorization they achieved were very optimal. It means that with this achievement, the Zahrawan method is the suitable method to increase the memorization of the Quran for Surakarta kindergarten's head and teachers. And then the last, the contribution of the study is that the Zahrawan method can be applied to memorize the surah in Surakarta. I think that's all for my presentation. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.